Today I've just experienced the Big Four course with Dragonfly. It was absolutely fantastic. One of my favourite activities was collaboratively writing a tweet about Romeo and Juliet. The day was incredibly collaborative, very engaging. We got real workable examples. We did a lot of the activities ourselves, and at all times we're talking about how we could adapt that for students. And I thoroughly recommend the course.
Mike Watson, and I'm the assistant head at NACE Pudong in Shanghai, and also have a background in teaching English and also the head of English here. My prime responsibility is to develop teaching and learning skills amongst the teachers in my role as professional development lead. And we're working on a lot of stuff in the school as we are day by day, but we've also thought it was a good idea to get hold of Dragonfly so that they can come in, just that sort of fresh voice, new ideas, to help us in our journey along to excellent teaching and learning. So today we've been looking particularly at differentiation, and within that, aspects of challenge, questioning, and how we can use new digital technologies to help us along with that. We've had a really engaging day. The trainer's been brilliant in terms of introducing new ideas, getting discussion going, and getting us to have some hands-on experience. And I don't think there's anything you can do in a school that's better than getting your whole staff together and getting them to get engaged in thinking about teaching and learning. So I think it's going to be a really positive experience for us going forward, and also getting ourselves together later on and seeing how we're using some of these ideas. So it's a fantastic day, thoroughly recommended.
Jim Bishop from the Nord Anglia International School in Hong Kong, giving feedback on Steve Garnett's session on feedback and marking. We invited Steve in following an ISI inspection where one of our targets was to increase the level of feedback and the formative side of feedback for our students. So Steve came in and delivered sessions targeted to age groups, to early years, to primary years and secondary. The sessions were all practical, they were very engaging, they gave staff a lot to go away and think about, and a lot of strategies to put in place. All staff were very full of praise following the sessions for him. He used a continuum of feedback which the staff could relate to where they were in their feedback and where they were in their levels of feedback as far as whether they were feeding back or feeding forward. So much so that we as a senior leadership team have now taken that on board and are now using that continuum to influence how we do book scrutiny, as far as whether we adjust we look and assess their comments of the staff on whether they are feeding back or feeding forward. So it's had a huge impact on outcomes for the children as far as the feedback they're getting and the responses they're making, but also on how we as a senior leadership team assess the quality of the marking and feedback the children are getting. So an excellent session. Highly recommend it to anybody at any school that are looking towards improving their feedback systems in their school.